They say the true measure of a person isn't found in their wealth, their fame, or their power. It's found in how they treat others, especially those who have nothing to give in return. And if that's true, then Judge Frank Caprio was one of the richest men who ever lived. On August 20, 2025, the world lost the man many called America's nicest judge. At 88 years old, after a long and courageous fight with pancreatic cancer, Judge Caprio passed away, leaving behind not just a courtroom, but a legacy of kindness that reached across the globe. Frank Caprio was born to Italian immigrant parents in Providence, Rhode Island. As a young boy, he shined shoes on street corners to help support his family. It was there, kneeling at the feet of strangers, that he learned something that would shape his entire life: the importance of dignity. That little boy grew into a man who wore the black robe of justice. But unlike many who sit behind the bench, Frank Caprio didn't just see defendants, he saw people. People struggling, people hurting, people trying to do their best in a world that often seemed against them. On his Emmy-nominated TV show, Caught in Providence, millions around the world witnessed something rare inside a courtroom: compassion. Instead of scolding, he listened. Instead of humiliating, he understood. Instead of condemning, he forgave. And in doing so, he turned small moments, like a traffic ticket, into lessons of mercy and humanity. Even as cancer weakened his body, his spirit remained unshaken. Just one day before his passing, Judge Caprio posted a final video message for his millions of followers. Looking directly into the camera, with his voice heavy but steady, he asked for one simple thing: remember me in your prayers. That was his last gift to the world: humility, honesty, and a reminder that none of us walk this journey alone. And then, on August 20th, he was gone. In Providence, the city where his journey began, thousands gathered to say goodbye. His funeral mass was held at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul. The pews were full, the steps outside lined with mourners, and countless others tuned in via livestream from around the world. It wasn't just a funeral. It was a celebration of a man who had given hope to millions. People didn't come to honor a judge, they came to honor a human being who had reminded us all of the power of kindness. Tributes poured in from every direction. Singer Paula Abdul, a close friend, called him a dear soul and shared how deeply he had touched her life. Judge Judy, herself an icon of television justice, recorded a moving video tribute, thanking him for showing the world that compassion belongs in the courtroom. Leaders from Rhode Island Senate said, he truly saw the humanity in everyone, and his compassion inspired countless acts of kindness across the world. But perhaps the most powerful tributes didn't come from celebrities or politicians. They came from ordinary people. On TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, thousands shared their favorite clips, moments where Judge Caprio forgave a struggling mother, laughed with a child in his courtroom, or wiped away tears after hearing a heartbreaking story. One comment summed it up perfectly. R.I.P. Judge Caprio. You were truly one of a kind. You didn't just change laws, you changed lives. Judge Caprio's legacy is bigger than a TV show. Bigger than a courtroom. Bigger than a title. He taught the world that justice without mercy is empty, and that kindness is a language every heart understands. Though the bench where he once sat now stands empty, his voice echoes everywhere. In the lives he touched. In the compassion he inspired. And in the reminder he left behind for us all. That true justice always begins with humanity. So tonight, as we remember Judge Frank Caprio, let us honor him not just with words, but with actions. Let us carry his message forward into our families, our communities, and our daily lives. Because if one judge in Providence could touch the hearts of millions through compassion, imagine what the rest of us can do if we choose kindness first. Rest in peace, Judge Frank Caprio. You were more than America's nicest judge. You were the world's reminder that love and mercy still matter.